Greetings. Welcome back to Ham Radio GMRS Test and Review. My name is Dave. My call sign is N8DAV, and the motto for my channel is one test is worth 1,000 expert opinions. Today, I'm doing a full review and testing on the Nagoya 701G antenna. This is a GMRS only antenna. I will be testing it on GMRS and the 70 centimeter band. And so, you can come back and see what the results of all the testing that I'm going to be doing. After I'm done doing SWR testing, I'll use the antenna analyzer to analyze it. I will then go out into the field. I'll also be doing a field strength test on this antenna. And then I'll compare it at the end of the video to all the other antennas that I've tested. And then after that, I'll be going out into the field and doing a long distance modulation test. And then after that, I'll come back to the shack here and I will give you, I'll review all the test results and then give you my opinion about this antenna because, as you know, one test is worth 1,000 expert opinions. That's the motto of my channel. All right, so I'll be right back and we'll start off with the specifications. Once again, this is the Nagoya 701G antenna. It's an authentic antenna. I bought it directly from BTEC. Here is the packaging it comes in. And here are the specifications as specified by Nagoya and BTEC. First of all, it is the NA-701G model. It is specified only for FRS and GMRS channels. It's 5.5 inches long. It's a rubberized whip. It has a SMA female connector, specified 50 ohms. Also specified as having a 1.5 to 1 or less SWR. It has a maximum of 10 watt input. It's supposed to have 2.15 dBi gain. However, they don't really say what frequency range, but I'm sure it's for the GMRS range. But we never know. We'll find out when we do the testing. It's supposed to be quarter wave, according to the specifications, and they don't say that it's resonant on any of the frequencies. All right. The last thing that I want to tell you is it comes with a rubber grommet, and I paid a whole $18.98 for it. So that's all as far as the specifications are concerned. Next time you see me, we'll be doing some SWR testing. I'll be right back. All right, as I always do, I set up my test bed and I use a signal stick as a baseline for my test bed. I do not test any antennas until I make sure that the baseline for this antenna is 1.1 to 1 or less. When I get that, then I know that my test bed is ready for testing antennas. So here we have the Nagoya 701G antenna on the 70 centimeter band. Get an SWR of 1.7 to 1. Next up, I will be testing the Nagoya 701G antenna on GMRS channel 16. Get an SWR of 1.01. All right. I always back up my power SWR meter readings with an NanoVNA antenna analyzer. And I want to give a quick shout out to my subscriber Keith, who reminded me to wipe down the screen of my NanoVNA before I use it. So thank you, Keith. I did do that this morning. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. Now it defaults automatically to the 2 meter calibration. So if it looks really bad or really weird, please don't panic. All right, here we go. All right, well, not great, but not bad either, I guess. Anyway, so let's first go to the 70 centimeter band. And I always take this to 446 because that's the standard that we use. And at 446, wow, it looks like it's the very lowest. 1.062. Very good. Next up, we are going to test on the GMRS band. Oops. There we go. And we tested channel 16, which is 462, 575. Oh, I went too far. Here we go. Come on. All right. That is 1.879. All right. Back out here at Fox Glen Park, out in the rain and sub 40 degree weather, just to test antennas, just for you guys. All right. That shows you how much I love doing this stuff. All right. So I'm out here at my favorite park. It's 2.6 miles from my base station. I have a bunch of trees and a house or two, an outbuilding, a freeway overpass, and a little bit of a hill blocking my signal. I'm out here with my waterproof radio, my BF-F8HP UV Pro, just so you can see. Well, I can't do that right now. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to test the Nagoya 701G, all right, on GMRS channel 16. NADAV, testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
NADAV, testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, now that was a good test. I had a little bit of static in the background, a little more than I would expect for excellent, but that's a really good test. So for such a short antenna and on GMRS, I think we're doing pretty good. All right. When I come back, you'll see me back at the shack, inside the shack, not outside. You can see it's starting to rain here. All right, again. Talk to you later. Be right back. If you like my content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my content, please click on the bell icon so you can get notifications of everything that I release. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your consideration. All right. I'm back out of the rain, man. It started getting raining pretty good out there while I was out there. And I'll tell you, I mean, I do this because I love doing it, and I also do it for you guys too. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the Nagoya 701G antenna. And so what did we learn from all the testing today? Well, I have all the results right here. I forgot to put it in my lap. All right. So the 701G, we had some very good SWR figures, if that's important to you. On the 70 centimeter band, we had 1.17, and on GMRS band, we had 1.01. Obviously, this antenna is tuned for GMRS and this UHF band. Didn't test on MIRS. I know some people like me to test on MIRS. I did not test on MIRS. Now, always back up all the power SWR meter tests with the NanoVNA antenna analyzer, and also got some excellent tests. 1.449 on 70 centimeter band and 1.572 on the GMRS band, which is just excellent. And on the field strength meter testing, let me come right back with that. Back with the field strength meter readings. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to write them down. So I had to go back through the videos and get them. All right. So on 70 centimeter, we had 1.6 plus 1.6 dBm, which is an excellent result, especially for such a small antenna. And then on the GMRS band, we had plus 2.0, which is also excellent on the GMRS band for such a small antenna. So that I would expect some very good results with this antenna. So now we did test on channel 16 out in the field in the rain, yes, and in the cold. I love just being outside, so I don't mind doing it at all. And I know you guys want to see these antenna tests, and if I have to wait for the rain to stop, you're just never going to get them. So the antenna performed good. I can't call it an excellent test, but I think it was pretty close. But it was, to me, it was a good test. Good meaning that there was a little bit of static in the transmission, and that was it. It was very clear, good modulation. So this was a good test. So that's what all the testing is all about. You get all these results, and now you try to form your own opinion. See if you want this antenna. Well, let me tell you. I always question, would I buy this antenna? Well, first of all, I already did because I tested it. But here's the thing. I have a stash of antennas that if they test out well, I keep them. And this is going to be one of the ones I keep. Now, I don't do a lot of work on GMRS, but this was also good on the 70 centimeter band. So I might just use it for future comparison tests. We'll see. But this antenna did perform very good. So would I buy it? Yes, I would. And would I use it? Yes, I will, because I put it in my private stash. All right, so there is the one test is worth 1,000 expert opinions, and my opinion, which is meaningless. All right, so this is Ham Radio Test and Review. My name is Dave, and saying 73 and so long.